Good afternoon and welcome. Today we're going to talk about what's your function, the 5 functions of management, and 3 primary management styles. The 5 functions of management are planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling. Let's look at planning. Planning is the process of thinking about and organizing activities to achieve a certain goal. Planning involves the creation and maintenance of a given organization's operations. A function of planning, for example, let's say a sales manager wants to increase sales for a certain month. The manager would have to create certain steps to create that plan, such as increasing advertising in a certain area, or putting things on sale, contacting previous customers who might be looking to purchase additional things. All this is then organized into a logical pattern so the team can follow it. Next is organizing. Organizing creates patterns of relationships among workers and makes maximum use of the resources to accomplish business plans and objectives. Organizing typically will follow the planning. Example of some functions of organizing are the manager will need to identify the roles of each individual, assign work to be sure that the right amount of employees in the right amount of departments carry out the work, as well as making sure the employees have the right resources. Next is staffing. Staffing involves job analysis, recruiting, hiring the people for the correct skill with the correct skills for the job, providing or facilitating ongoing training as necessary to keep those skills current. An example of a function of staffing is perhaps an HR manager needs to fill some positions. They would need to post a job description, interview people, recruit people with the right skills for the job, or train current staff on the new job. And there's leading. Leaders who demonstrate persistence, tenacity, determination, and interactive communication skills will bring out the same traits in their groups. Leadership style is the leader's approach to providing direction, implementing plans, and motivating people. There are different leadership styles for different situations. For example, in an emergency, there's little time to sit down and come to an agreement on who should be in charge. The person with the most experience and the most authority in the situation is who should be in charge. The function of a leader involves motivating, communicating, guiding, and encouraging. You need to talk to employees and show them that you are interested in them and interested in working with them. And then there's control, making certain everything is consistent and conforms with the plan being laid out. It's a continuous process. In each level of the organization, even there is control is in each level of the organization, even in the higher levels. It is forward-looking and works closely with planning. Control is a tool for organizing planning. Elements of control are characteristics that can be controlled, proof of how something is going. For example, how many hours a teacher works or the amount of knowledge a child shows on a national exam is an example of characteristics that might be measured or controlled. Then we have management styles. There are 3 different primary management styles. Let's take a look at directing. Directing promotes learning through listening and following directions. With this style of management, managers tell the staff what to do, how to do it, and when to get it done by. An example of directing management style is for a manager to clearly and concisely state what it is you expect someone to do. For example, we will create a website for our new client. We will explain how to do it and who will do it and the exact date we expect it to be completed by. We should explain why we need this done and be sure there is no confusion when the directions are given. The directing style of management tells the employees what to do, when, and how to do it. The discussing style of management. The discussing style promotes learning through interacting. Managers encourage critical thinking and lively discussion by asking employees about any problems, opportunities, or issues that might be resolved. The manager guides the discussion to a logical conclusion. The discussing style of management lets the employees know that communication is a two-way street among managers and employees. A manager will ask challenging questions and will listen to the answers. A good manager will ask employees, how do you think you did on a certain task? And what could you have done better or different? And what could you do to improve? Also, employees need to be open and honest. A manager should not allow a couple of employees to dominate a discussion. They should ask each employee to comment on a question or a topic. Next, we have delegating. Delegating promotes learning through empowerment. With this style, managers assign tasks and employees work independently, either individually or within a group. A function of the delegating style is that employees will listen to what a manager wants, ask questions until they are sure they know what's expected of them, and when it is due. The manager should assign tasks that are challenging but not overwhelming. They will delegate a task but make certain that the employees are aware of what they need to do and when it is to be completed. The manager should establish check-in times to make certain everyone's on the same track. Delegating style of management empowers employees. I'd like to thank you for joining me today for talking about the 5 functions of management and the primary management styles. Thank you.